Thanks for watching Magnum.media, KQEG TV, Channel 23, La Crescent, La Crosse, and WEZY LP, Sparta, Toma. It's time for the KQEG TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight, girls basketball, the Onalaska Hilltoppers and the Aquinas Blue Goals. The KQEG TV High School Game of the Week is made possible by our sponsors, like Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Your comfort is their business. Southwest 2nd Avenue in Onalaska. Schumacher Kish, Funeral and Cremation Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Battery Mart, with batteries for your car, boat, snowmobile, lawnmower, even your snowblower. Battery Mart, in the Industrial Park below Gunderson. Fairway Painting and Sandblasting in Holman. Boyer's Furniture, quality furniture at affordable prices on South Avenue, La Crosse. Blaschke Schneider Funeral Homes, serving the Cooley region for over 90 years. Fiesta Mexicana on La Crosse's south side. For great Mexican food, made fresh daily, make it Fiesta Mexicana. Tech Mobile Software, creating software for business and service organizations nationwide. Citizen State Bank, a banking experience like no other, with locations in La Crosse and Onalaska. Kirchner Custom Builders, for residential and commercial building, call Kirchner Custom Builders. And Bacalar Sausage, making quality sausage products since 1935. Now let's go courtside at Aquinas High School with KQEG's Art Fay and Dan Diker.
Welcome everyone to the KQEG High School Game of the Week. Tonight we're coming to you from La Crosse Aquinas High School where the Aquinas Blue Gold ladies are hosting the Onalaska Hilltopper ladies in a Mississippi Valley Conference. Hi everyone, this is Art Fay along with Terry Erickson. We got Luke on camera and Jesse is running the computer for us tonight. So full house tonight between a couple of teams that are leading the pack in the Mississippi Valley Conference. But to start off the broadcast here, Terry, you had a long day taking care of family.
I did. You know, on a personal note, a lot of people in the sports world in the Cooley region know my brother Scott. Worked with Mike Kearns for many years. He had open heart surgery today. A lot of people have texted me and called me and emailed me. Open heart surgery, came through the surgery pretty well. He's still in critical care, and I know a lot of people think the world of him at the DB Reinhardt complex where we are today and all over the Cooley region. I want to just share with everyone that he's doing much better, and your thoughts, your prayers, and your interest is much appreciated.
Yeah, we all wish Scott the best, and if he happens to be tuning in, we want to see you back out in the gymnasiums real soon. All right, Terry. Two teams tonight. They're top of the Mississippi Valley Conference, and they got some pretty good ball players on both sides of the court tonight.
I would say this is star power to the 10th degree, kind of like what we're going to see in the border battle this weekend. Here's why star power. For Onalaska, Olivia Gamoki's got 3 Division II teams looking at her, along with Division III, UW La Crosse, Karen Middleton. Lauren Arntz just signed with UW Stout. The Miller twins, Newberry College in South Carolina. What about the Blue Gold? Well, star power to the 12th degree. Starting with Lexi Donarski at Iowa State playing in the Big 12. Taylor Teash, she will be on to the college level also playing at Division II Minnesota State at Mankato. Of course, Macy Donarski's got some people looking at her already at Division II, Division I. Courtney Becker going to Drake, and J.C. Weisbrod, who's a 6th player for the Blue Goals, got a lot of teams looking at her. I hope I didn't miss anybody, but the point is that it is some of the best athletic, star power, gifted athletes on the girls' side we've seen in the Cooley region in many years.
It is. Maybe just add one more to that list. And not in basketball and softball, though. Kayla Barr is going to play softball for St. Cloud. So
she is.
You know, you can play at the next level at any sport. You know you got some athletic ability.
No question about it. We'll see her on the court. She's one of the keys to the Blue Goals, too.
Taking a look further down the bench then, the coaches, a couple of veteran coaches.
Well, the storyline continues with 2 coaches that are 2 of the best in the area. Dave Donarski won 2 state championships. When you look at what he's done, the Blue Goals, the last time they lost an MVC game, December 11th, 2015, Since then, they have won 54 straight, 5 MVC championships, and 2 state championships. I mean, you talk about a team that there's no one close. I think, actually, that team could probably win all divisions, but Dave Donarski. But wait a minute, don't forget about Shane Smaling. Won a state championship at Bangor. Has taken the Hilltoppers to unprecedented heights. He's a quality person, a great coach. He works as hard and as passionate as Dave Donarski. We have 2 Hall of Fame coaches here tonight.
And then you put this all together and you look at the package as a team.
The package as a team. I really think the Blue Gulls, as I just said, maybe the best team that's ever played in the area. They shut people down defensively. They just make it highly difficult. I call it the mother-in-law defense, meaning that some mother-in-laws, are difficult to handle. And they are just unbelievable. Their defense actually is what enhances their offense. They're scoring 80 points a game. They hold their opponents to something like 30-some points. I mean, they're just the whole package. Is there a weakness? No. And they win games by so many points. I think they've won maybe 10, 12 of them by the running clock, including the last time these 2 teams have played, Art. And it certainly, as I said, and then you look, they get way ahead, so they have 5 players off the bench, and they don't even drop down. I mean, that's how strong they are. Onalaska, similar. Their vulnerability may be their guard play in terms of handling pressure, but they have the whole package too. They go deep off the bench. So what am I saying? It didn't turn out to be a classic matchup last time, as we know, a running clock, but 2 teams with a lot of talent.
First matchup between these 2 teams, Aquinas won 77-35. So what are the keys to the game tonight for these clubs?
Well, the last time they played, early in the game, the Hilltoppers got into a lot of problems by turning the ball over, and then they missed 5 layups right away. And then they allowed a lot of 3-point shots. What am I saying? They need to take care of the ball. They need to not let the Aquinas Blue Gulls on their home court, which are virtually unbeatable, set the tempo right away. Otherwise, it could be a long game. Defense. Both teams pride themselves on defense. Certainly, the Blue Gulls have taken defense to an unprecedented level. But the Hilltoppers work as hard on defense, too. Both of them playing man-to-man. So that's the other key. And finally, the key is, will the officials who are from the southwest part of the state of Wisconsin understand that it's all about players and they should just work the game and stay out of the way, not be intimidated by the crowd and the level of play? That will be another one. But I am looking forward to a great game here tonight at the DB Reinhardt Athletic Complex.
Well, there you've got it, the layout for tonight's game. We're just about set for the opening tip-off of tonight's contest, so we're going to take a break and be right back after this on the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
You know, the thing I'm most proud of when I think about our company is the reputation that we've been able to build in this community. Our technicians have done a great job going out and performing magnificent jobs for the customer. And our customers have rewarded us with some really great reviews online.
We have over 150 5-star reviews online right now. Our technicians do a great job out there, and our reviews show it.
We can say without hesitation, when you choose Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning, you'll be glad you did.
Mix 96 and 107.3 Lacrosse, Reed and Chelsea with you. Valentine's Day coming up here, guys. Chelsea?
Yes. So, since it's Valentine's Day, I think it would be very good to say things that we love about each other. You go first.
Okay. In all honesty, you're very patient. I like your eyes.
Okay. I like that you warm up my seat in the morning in the studio, if you know what I'm saying.
Mix 96 and 107.3 Lacrosse.
Welcome back to Aquinas High School. Art Fay along with Terry Erickson bringing the game tonight. We got Luke on camera and Jesse Von Ruden on our computer.
As a referee, as a fan, as a broadcaster, I never get sick of a game beginning with this Star Spangled Banner, especially as a referee. It gets the adrenaline to the very top of my preparation to work a game.
And tonight's game is a full house, as expected. So a lot of support for these two clubs that are coming onto the floor right now with the starting lineups. The Onalaska Hilltoppers coming in tonight are 5-2 in the MVC. They are 11-3 on the year. And starting at point guard will be Olivia Gamoki, 11 number 3. She's a junior at 5'6". First of the twins, Lexi Miller, wearing number 4, a 5'10" senior. Kenzie Miller, a 5'10" senior. Then followed by Lauren Arns, a senior at 5'11", and she's just committed to play for the University of Wisconsin Stout. And rounding out the starting 5, Molly Garrity, a junior at 5'8", wearing number 20.
Head coach Shane Schmaling in his third year likes to go to the bench. Devin Schmaling, his daughter, coming back from an injury. Emma Breitenbach, Ava Breitenbach, and Ava Smith. I think the best sixth player in the area, along with J.C. Weisbrod.
All right, here we go. The starting lineup for the Lady Blue Goals from Aquinas. They'll be wearing the white uniforms tonight with the blue trim. Macy Donarski, a freshman at 5'7", will be at the point guard. Taylor Tayush, 5'7", senior. She's their shooting guard.
Yeah, averaging 14. Taylor Tayush.
Kayla Barr, a senior at 5'8". She's headed to St. Cloud to play softball.
Yeah, multi-sport star, no question about it.
Lexi Donarski, averaging 20-plus points, 5'10" senior, and number 21. Number 32, Courtney Becker, a senior at 6'1". She's headed to Drake.
Yeah, and you talk about going to the bench. When you play for these two coaches, you better be ready because the Blue Goals will go with Bree Barr and J.C. Weisbrod, a tremendous player averaging 10 points a game. Shea Barr, Grace Cronk, and Fiona O'Flaherty.
Now these Blue Goals, what we've seen them do in the early part of the season when we've seen them play, they really like to come out and press and press and press and play a fast game.
Everybody talks about their offense, Art, scoring 80 points a game, game clock going all the time. But their defense just feeds their offense. And why do they score so many points? In transition, that's why. Because they steal the ball and go coast to coast.
So we're ready to go here. Lexi Donarski will be jumping up against Lauren Arns. And the tip goes. Well, a jump ball after the tip.
Ooh, you don't see that very often.
No.
What?
So the basketball, they're saying it's
Well, I don't know.
possession arrow.
Yeah.
I don't know how you determine that.
You don't. No one had control, so you don't do that. Actually, you jump it again, Art. So that's kind of an inauspicious way to start the game. You don't give it to a team. That's all.
Aquinas has got it. Try to get it inside to Becker. Not going there. And Onalaska with Lauren Arns bringing it up.
See if they can improve their shooting percentage here early on to try to stay in the game.
It's trapping defense. Cross court, and they're going to throw it out of bounds.
Well, you got to be a little more careful than that. When you and I played, we weren't allowed to throw cross-court passes. Now they call them skip passes.
Yeah,
they're a little more acceptable, but still, you can't throw it 6 feet above the player.
Becker going deep corner. Tayush. Back out to Kayla Barr.
Good defense. Look at the intensity
Yeah.
of the Hilltoppers starting this game.
Kayla Barr for 3. Off the mark.
Good block out, and the second time we'll see the Hilltoppers coming our way as we broadcast from the baseline.
And Aquinas coming out here in a zone, making a Hilltoppers figure out how to shoot over it.
Well, they
find a
do some
win.
2-3, they do some 1-3-1, and then, of course, they do man-to-man. That is their bread and butter.
So Laura Arns out at the top. They got some good ball handlers on this
Well,
team between Arns and Gamoki.
One of the keys to the game is to keep the ball out of – nice pass. Oh, my goodness. Geez, a great pass, but didn't go. Lexi Miller to Kenzie Miller.
Donarski misses that shot from about 20 feet. And basketball, boy, Hilltoppers coming out here with a lot of hustle.
I like the effort. If, you got to kind of finish my thought, if the Hilltoppers can keep the game like in the 40s, 50s, and not let it get out of hand in the 70s and 80s, that would be the biggest chance they have to win this game. No question about it.
Down the lane goes Lexi with a little floater, and she puts it in for the first
She
score.
likes that little teardrop, doesn't she?
She does.
And I've seen her. She just has perfected that little teardrop.
First score of the night, Donarski averaging 23 points. Lindsay Miller not going to go. Saved into Arns in the lane. Off the back bracket, and Barr clears it out.
Boy, great effort by Olivia Gamoki to keep that ball alive. Yeah, good call. We'll see three officials that we don't normally see in the Cooley region from the southern part of the state. And you know what? That is what we should see in big games, not local people that are noticeable.
Right now, Hilltoppers, boy, they're prepared for this game.
So far they are. They're handling the pressure better than they have done.
A little left-handed layup, not going to go.
Should go to White. Yeah, it does.
Lexi Miller with that shot, it'll go to the Blue Golds.
Shane Smaling, I was kind of kidding him this week, talking to him. He's a good friend. He's like, he got a technical foul when we worked this game against Holman, and he said, "Terry, I don't know. You're a referee, and I think I had it coming, but I had a good point, didn't I?" And I said, "I'll plead the fifth."
Inside to Courtney Becker, and we got a whistle underneath.
Nice help on defense. I like the help. I'm not sure of the foul. We can't see it from this far away. Shane Schmaling likes to work the officials. So not like we saw last night with Pat Miller. So, oh my goodness.
Courtney Becker.
Yeah, that's why she's such a better, one of the better players in the area, averaging 13 points a game, 9 rebounds. I think those referees last night went home and got a couple of Aleve or Anderson or Tylenol, right? Oh.
Yeah, they might have. They got chewed on quite a bit.
Oh my God. All of them went to get a hearing aid this morning.
Stolen away by Kayla Barr. Cross court. Here's Macy Donarski. Not on the mark. And the Hilltoppers come up with it. Lauren Irons will walk it up. Here's a shot just by the free throw line. Not going to go.
Nice use of the bank shot, but it honeycombed out.
Yeah, Lexi Miller just not able to finish that one.
Yeah, the Hilltoppers yet to get on the board.
Lexi Donarski missed.
But their floor game is good. They just haven't been able to put the ball in the basket.
And they continue with the zone defense. Keeping their dribble alive, and they know that they're going to get double teamed pretty quick. Here's a baseline shot. Not going to go. That was Lexi Miller.
Boy, it's the way they started the game earlier. They just couldn't hit their shots. Let's hope that improves here as we're under 14 minutes.
Here's going down the lane, left-handed shot, and that's blocked, but there's a
Yeah,
body foul.
I think it was. Onalaska didn't like that, but didn't it look like body contact?
From this distance, it did. Coach Schmaling is pleading his case.
Shane's talking to him. It's like, did you see something I didn't see? It's like, I'm looking from here too.
Kiltush on the first. He's averaging 14 points a game, second leading scorer for the Blue Golds.
You know, we're taught at the college level to talk to coaches just momentarily, but then walk away. Don't continue the discussion. You agree with that?
I do. Well, hear him out.
Hear him out, and then start to back up and walk away. Well, I've heard enough. Wish I'd have done that last night to Pat Miller.
And we're going to push underneath.
Ooh. I think, is that kind of matching the call on the other end?
Yeah, I think so.
You see that, haven't you?
So,
I thought it was a travel.
You know, and those kind of calls, got to tell the kids pretty quick. You're going to call it a little tight.
Yeah, but you don't call it tight when you have 10 athletes that are athletes. You do what we say. Let athletes be athletes.
Gamoki Not going to be there. Olivia off the mark as the Hilltoppers are still looking for their first points of the night. There's Macy Donarski. A little hard on the throw.
And not really a good shot either, bothered by Olivia Gamoki, the junior.
Ooh. We got a whistle. A foul. Lexi Miller, that's her second foul.
Not sure what that was.
I wasn't sure either.
I don't know. I'll just plead the inability to see that, I guess.
Had to be an offensive foul.
Yeah, illegal screen is what it apparently was.
Tish missed it.
Both teams are not shooting the ball very well as we
Not to start off. We've
climb
seen
down
this,
to 12.
seen this Aquinas team put up 100 points, 65 in one half.
Yeah.
And a game like that, they're just up and down.
Scored over 100 against the Logan Rangers, school I went to.
Yeah.
It wasn't girls basketball then, of course. And there wasn't glass backboards either. Did you have glass backboards?
No.
No.
No, we did. That was.
Well, they weren't wood, but they were metal.
Yeah. Hilltoppers doing a good job swinging the ball.
Absolutely.
There's a good look.
job.
There you go.
Well, a good half-court possession. What does that do? It gives you a good shot, and timeout, Blue Goals.
5-3, Aquinas leads. We'll be back after this on the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
You know, the thing I'm most proud of when I think about our company is the reputation that we've been able to build in this community. Our technicians have done a great job going out and performing magnificent jobs for the customer. And our customers have rewarded us with some really great reviews online.
We have over 150 5-star reviews online right now. Our technicians do a great job out there, and our reviews show it.
We can say without hesitation, when you choose Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning, you'll be glad you did.
Want to remove paint and rust from something old and make it look like new? Well, that's what they do at Fairway Painting and Sandblasting in Holman. Everything from small items like bicycles and wheels to large industrial parts for cranes, machines, tanks. They can paint and refurbish your equipment in their 72,000 square foot facility in Holman or on site at your place of business. They've got the largest sandblasting booth in Wisconsin and multiple painting booths. For more information, visit their website, Fairway Painting and Sandblasting on Union Street in Holman.
Okay, you get that free.
J.C. Weisbrod is in the game, and she's called for double dribble.
I don't know about that one either.
Well, in the early going here, got a couple of teams, you can tell they're top of their game. Aquinas last time out beat Beaver Dam about 16 points.
And everybody thought that was going to be a good game.
Yeah, Beaver Dam number 2 in the state in Division II.
Just a game Fieldhouse. Dave Donarski, by the way, will be coaching at this summer at timeout. And let me finish my thought quickly. Will be coaching the All-Star game. So he'll be coaching D4 girls All-Star game in the Dells the middle of June.
High school basketball night brought to you by Schumacher Kish Funeral Homes and Cremation Services, serving the La Crosse area for 50 years. Traditional service or prearranged funeral plans, it's comforting to know they'll be here when you need them. Schumacher Kish in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska.
All right, you and I travel all over football, basketball, but there aren't many bands in a small school, the size of, what, might be 350 kids in this school that are as good as the band here at Aquinas, directed by Ann Wenzel. Wouldn't you agree with that?
They're very good. They add a little power to their presentation with some guitars and amps.
You were singing along, I heard.
Some of the opening songs.
You might need some singing lessons.
I might need a lot of that. Here's a three-pointer. Oh, rattled out. In the lane, and we got a whistle and a foul. Looks like they called that one on Kayla Barr, I think.
Yeah.
And that's Kayla's second early in the game. So Kayla comes out, and Taylor Tayush comes back in.
J.C. Weisbrod in the game, too.
Stolen away. Lexi Donarski.
Good anticipation skills. Unselfish pass. I like those kinds of assists. Basket by Courtney Becker.
She's got 4 in the game, 7-4. And there's Becker again with a steal all the way down, left-handed layup. That's the kind of game you got to watch out to get into.
Well, it could get away from you quick. High pressure by the defense requires high availability by the offense.
Kamoki trying to put it up underneath. It's not going to go anywhere. Courtney Becker showing her athleticism, being able to handle that ball going down court. One of the bigger kids on the floor.
She even plays bigger than what she really is.
Here's Weisbrod. She likes that spot.
Well, I'll mention this about her. She's number 1 in the state in Division IV in three-point shooting as of Monday. 41 for 84, 49%. Get her on the floor. Don't put her on the bench.
Yeah, I was going to say she's the 6th player for Aquinas right now, but she's really a starter. Fadeaway jumper missed by Lexi Donarski. She got another one on the way. That one's not going to go. A couple of good looks.
I like the way the Hilltoppers are rebounding on the defensive end, Art. I think they're doing a nice job.
There's a three-pointer on this side. There it goes. 20. Molly Garrity for her first bucket.
5'8" junior, number 20, averaging 7 points a game. That was impressive. Difficult angle right from the corner.
Makes the score 12-6.
As you said earlier, a packed house here for this big game.
It is. Weisbrod shot not going to go, and we got a jump ball. Possession.
Good call.
Hilltoppers.
You know, looking at the three-point statistics in the state, in Division IV, as I said, 48%, and Donarski is right behind her at 47%, and Taylor Tejish at 40%. So 3 of these blue goals, 3 of the top 10 three-point shooters in Division IV in the state of Wisconsin. You see what I did in the waiting room today?
Yeah, I was going to say you got yourself some information.
I brought my laptop along while I was praying for my brother's recovery, and I did some work. You thought I'd come empty-handed. So did I.
I didn't know what to expect. All right, 12-6. Basketball still stays with the Hilltoppers.
All of the Hilltopper points have come from the perimeter. They have not been able to attack this blue gold defense at all.
Hilltoppers using a lot of that half court to run their offense. Here's Gamoki going down the lane.
There's a drive. First one we've seen. Ooh. Now, just as soon as I say that, Olivia Gamoki says, "I'll show you, Terry." And she did.
Teju's shot, not there.
Well, the Blue Goals like the three-point line, don't they?
They really do. Not afraid.
Onalaska's game plan so far, Art, has been effective.
Stolen away. Macy Donarski over to Lexi.
Oh, nothing but the bottom of the net.
You know, and she kind of felt that one. You could tell just by her body language.
And she followed through. Jemiah Dillard in the game, too. Her brother playing for the Logan Ranger boys.
Substitute for Onalaska, number
13, 15-8. Aquinas leading this contest.
We got some really quality subs in this game. Emma Breidenbeck, Ava Smith for the Hilltoppers. J.C. Weisbrod for the home Blue Goals.
Whistle at midcourt. That's going to go against the Hilltoppers. Emma Breidenbach, her first foul. That's a 14th foul on the Hilltoppers.
She has had a lot of quality minutes. The way Shane Smaling brings in his substitutes. He plays 8, 9, 10 players.
Donarski. Oh, she found the lane and that teardrop shot.
Yeah, 2 teardrop shots this half. Both of them trickle in.
Makes it 17-8. Tip basketball stolen away. Lexi Donarski. Oh, Way to protect the basketball and get the foul.
Yeah, she held her body in midair and with good balance. That is exactly what the Hilltoppers need to worry about. And if that continues, Shane Smaling needs to call another timeout here before too long.
Lexi at the line. So connect on it. Another one of our high school sponsors tonight is Blaschke and Schneider Funeral Home, providing thoughtful service for over 80 years. With 2 locations, Caledonia Street and West Avenue. And before the game ends tonight, we have to pick the Blaschke Schneider Funeral Home player of the game for Aquinas and Onalaska. That'll happen in the 4th quarter.
Well, we always talk about Schumacher Kitchen, quality people, no doubt about it. Steve and Scott, well, same thing with Blaschke. Good people.
20-8. Got inside of 7 minutes left in the first half.
Haven't had Ava Smith hit. She's just coming out. They haven't had her even attempt a shot yet. Olivia Gamoki taking it out. I think she's been to Jamaica or something recently. Maybe she just goes on the weekends or something when there's no school.
Yeah, who knows?
I know her mom real well. I talked to her the other night at the you and I broadcast the Logan River Falls game. She was a great player at Logan.
Devin Schmaling is in the lineup for the Hilltoppers. Oh, trying to get it down to her down low.
She's going to be on Seven Rivers Sports in a couple of weeks, and she had a serious injury. I'm not sure if you followed that over the summer in Summer League, and she very serious. She's just been back a couple of games, and she's still not 100%, but she's like her sister was. She is going to have a great high school career. We wish her the best, and I'm tickled that she's out here playing.
Macy Donarski with a left-handed shot, and that one's not going to go. Becker with a putback.
I think that's the first putback in the first half for the Blue Goals.
You know, what body control that Courtney Becker had that in the putback shot. Schmaling
Nice
kicks
pass.
it out. Trying to find a seam out there against this defense.
Good high-low action, triangle, which good teams do against the zone. They run a short corner triangle set. Of course, Shane Smaling understands the game so well, along with Dave Donarski.
He's got his team prepared. There's no question.
Yeah, well, there's nothing those guys don't cover in terms of their scouting report. Nice move.
Oh, left-handed baby hook by Kenzie Miller.
Yeah, she's going to use that playing collegiately with her sister in South Carolina. Think they like the weather down there this winter?
Yeah, I wonder, how that all came about. They obviously there's a story behind how they got to Newberry, but good for them.
Actually, part of the story is the fact that they're trying to build a program down there. So you're a part of a program that's on the rise, which is pretty special.
We're at 5 minutes, and Lexi didn't get in bounds fast enough on the return pass.
That last foul on Taylor Tayish.
Shea Barr in the game. There's 3 Barr sisters on the Aquinas team. 2 of them are in the lineup right now, Kayla and Shea.
And what about that? And then Macy Donarski and Lexi Donarski sisters, and then Lexi Miller and Kenzie Miller's sisters. This is sisterhood here.
Yeah, this is family night.
Ava Breidenbach, Emma Breidenbach. That's pretty unusual, isn't it? Not only do we have star power, we have sisterhood.
And we got a collision out there. And I think that's going to go against Shea Barr. It is Shea is the first.
Gamoki back in and Lexi Miller back in for the Hilltoppers.
Lauren Arns inbounding. And almost tipped away. Miller chases it down.
Sure wish Lauren Arns would have decided to play for the Eagles instead of going to Stout, huh?
Yeah, that would have been nice, but
Yeah.
just whatever matches up for the kids.
Yeah, he wants to go her own way and create her own identity, right?
Yeah, Exactly.
Can't blame him for that. Of course, when I was in high school, I had no choice. Either go to, it was called La Crosse State then. Either go there or go to the farm, one or the other. Seriously, I couldn't go anywhere else.
J.C. Weisbrod.
Oh, 2 for 2.
Yeah.
What do you think the tuition was at La Crosse State back then? Do you have any idea?
$3,000?
$300 a semester.
$300.
Yes. And then we had to borrow the money.
Oh, yeah. Well, $300 was $300 back then.
Wow, yeah.
Different number.
Fortunately, I got some scholarships. Not academic, by the way.
There's a shot coming from our side. That one goes down. Nice shot by Ava Smith.
I like her as a player, 5'10", sophomore. Great softball player. Her dad, GET player way back. Tom Smith. Remember him very well.
24-12. Backed out of bounds. They'll stay with Aquinas.
Well, kind of like we saw the other night. You and I worked so many games, hard to remember, but multiple subs all the time.
Barr down the lane.
Ooh, I like
that. What a
that.
nice move.
She saw the Red Sea open, and she
did.
went right down as far as she could go.
Caleb Barr.
That was pretty.
Her first points of the night. 26-12.
And she's in control. Remember a team we saw out of control the other night?
Yeah, we did.
Just want to also mention we got a nice thank you note you and I did from our broadcast. Our broadcast River Falls people really appreciated what we were doing.
It was.
Kenzie Miller on that shot.
Zach Campbell, the head coach.
Yeah, wasn't that a nice way to start our days, get that thank you note?
It was.
And then a thank you note from Dave Johnson on our broadcast last night. Heartbreaking loss for our Eagles.
That was a tough one. Here's Lexi Donarski trying to go one-on-one, and she's got the opening.
Can't let her go down the yellow brick road. Otherwise, the game will be over.
She's got a dozen.
If you don't protect the lane.
Blocked by Weisbrod.
If you don't protect the shell, what Kent Dernbach says, we got to protect our shell. Taking a page out of Dick Bennett and Tony Bennett's way they talk about protecting the home turf.
Inside pass. Here's a left-handed layup, and that one's
like
going to go.
that.
Lexi Miller.
I've seen Lexi Miller and Kenzie Miller are playing well tonight. Maybe that's why they're playing college basketball next year. Huh?
Absolutely. 28-17 Aquinas. Here's J.C. Weisbrod.
First one she's missed. Ooh.
And Kayla Barr, and she's going to go to the line.
Protect the shooter. Officials need to do. And he did.
So Kayla Barr will go to the line. Kayla averaging about 6 points a game, but also 6 rebounds that goes along with that.
So hard to shut down the Blue Goals because if Lexi Donarski doesn't have a good game, then Taylor Tayish takes over. If Courtney Becker doesn't have a good game, J.C. Weisbrod does. Lots of balance.
Yeah, at state last year, Kayla Barr got hot from 3 points. Didn't she have, I think it was 5 3-point shots?
Yeah. By the
she
way,
made.
and 2 state championships in a row
Yeah.
for the Blue Goals, Donarski, and I think maybe 3 state championships on the horizon. What do you think?
Boy, they look like they're going to be really, really, really tough. It's going to take a special team to be able to beat them.
Somebody said the other day they thought the Blue Gold turnover, the Blue Gold girls could beat a lot of boys teams in the area. What do you think about that?
I think it's an accurate statement.
I wasn't sure how to react to that, but I didn't think about it, actually.
Got an awful lot of talent out there.
Yeah, I mean, the way they play defense, Coach Knight would always say defense is the great equalizer. If you play good defense and you maybe don't have a great offense, you can still win a lot of games. You agree with that?
I think so. Tayush down the line.
Oh, there's a little teardrop floater for her. What did I tell you about her ability to score? Good timeout. Shane
Timeout.
Smaling says, I had enough of this.
33-17 Aquinas. Minute 39 left in the half. Back after this in the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
You know that Boyers is a small family business.
That doesn't mean it's not fully staffed. Here's our sales department.
Purchasing department. Delivery and setup. Warehouse crew.
Quality control.
Advertising.
We've got the best in sales, service, and selection. Come on down and check out Boyer's Furniture.
Welcome back to Aquinas High School. 33-17, the Aquinas Blue Golds leading the Onalaska Hilltoppers in Mississippi Valley Conference. Sarfay along with Terry Erickson. Hilltoppers down by 16, and it's just one of those kind of games, Terry, that it slowly slipped away from Onalaska.
Like right there. Oh.
And a clean block on Courtney Becker. You don't see that very often. Oh, now they get it back.
Oh, wow.
Becker gets it.
Yeah. Another turnover just kills the inside of Shane Smaling. Kills him. Oh.
And they're going to call that a foul.
Dave Donarski said, what do you mean? But by the way, this crew, Ross Clay, Cameron Bump, and John Dickinson from the Eau Claire area.
Foul against Macy Donarski.
An obvious call. You don't need to talk to the official at all. Oh, another one.
That's what gets you, is that pressure on that fast.
Wow, that
break.
Intense pressure.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why whoever was watching them play recently said they could beat some boys teams with their pressure. Oh, nice move. Nice jump stop.
Oh, just couldn't finish it off for Lexi Miller. Wiseroad pushing it up court. Little stutter step, back out. Lexi Donarski, and that little hand goes up again saying, I got it.
Suddenly it's a dark cloud that just hovered over the Onalaska fans and coaches and players, wasn't it?
It's just pressure. Push it ahead. Courtney Becker again.
Oh, my goodness.
And this is how they score a bundle of points in a big hurry on you.
Do you think they didn't start with that kind of intense pressure?
No, they didn't.
Though.
But they put on this pressure, and that's what their secret is. Down to 20 seconds in the half, 42-17 Aquinas.
Nice pass. Go up with it. Ooh.
A little hook not going to go. Macy Donarski with a foul in the backcourt.
Yeah. They needed a shot and needed a bucket and needed something to take them into halftime, and it didn't occur.
So with 6 seconds left, Macy Donarski will go to the line. She'll have the 1+1 coming to her.
Jemiah Dillard reports in. Didn't catch the other Hilltopper. I think Emma Breidenbach. Yes.
First free throw goes down for Macy Donarski. That's her first point of the evening. She collects them both. 44-17 Aquinas.
Nice pass.
Oh, they
Look
get
at
behind
that.
the defense.
Beautiful pass. Demoki to Dillard. That brings a little bit of excitement to the Hilltopper sidelines.
So we come to the half. It's 44-19. Hilltoppers. It was a close game, and then all of a sudden that full court press kicked in, and they found themselves up now by 25. We'll be back after this on the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
You know, the thing I'm most proud of when I think about our company is the reputation that we've been able to build in this community. Our technicians have done a great job going out and performing magnificent jobs for the customer. And our customers have rewarded us with some really great reviews online.
We have over 150 5-star reviews online right now. Our technicians do a great job out there, and our reviews show it.
We can say without hesitation, when you choose Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning, you'll be glad you did.
Are you thinking of building your dream home or remodeling your current commercial space? Kirshner Custom Builders can help you make your dream become a reality. They build beautiful, dramatic, creative, functional, and efficient buildings, whether it's your dream home or commercial building. Kirshner Custom Builders will coordinate every step of the process, from land purchasing to final landscaping. Visit their website at KirshnerCustomBuilders.com and get a free guide on things you must know when planning to build a custom home or renovate a commercial space. Kirshner Custom Builders. Your satisfaction is their guarantee. Want to remove paint and rust from something old and make it look like new? Well, that's what they do at Fairway Painting and Sandblasting in Holmen. Everything from small items like bicycles and wheels to large industrial parts for cranes, machines, tanks. They can paint and refurbish your equipment in their 72,000 square foot facility in Holmen or on site at your place of business. They've got the largest sandblasting booth in Wisconsin and multiple painting booths. For more information, visit their website, Fairway Painting and Sandblasting on Union Street in Holmen.
Mix 96 and 107.3 Lacrosse. This is Chelsea Lynn.
Hello.
Marie Magnum. We do the morning show on the station. We're talking Valentine's Day.
We're talking love.
So guys.
I love you.
I love you too. Guys, Valentine's Day. Chelsea, is it as simple as chocolate?
And wine. Lots of wine. Like maybe an 8-to-1 ratio. 8 bottles per thing of chocolate.
Okay. So I guess it's that simple, guys. Wine and chocolate. And they'll be happy with Valentine's Day. Mix 96 and 107.3 Lacrosse.
Welcome back. Got a little special halftime activity. The Aquinas dance team on the floor. They're going to be competing at the state pom and dance competition at the Lacrosse Center this weekend. And we get a preview of their performance.
I got a thought on this bill right when we come back.
The Aquinas High School dance team getting set to prepare and compete at the Lacrosse Center this weekend.
And I would say if I was voting, if I was a judge, they'd already be the champions. But I got to say this. If they were performing at a boys' game, which they have, and tonight's a girls' game, of course, if they're performing at a boys' game and I was on one of the boys' teams, I would refuse to go to the locker room at halftime.
Hey, sponsoring tonight is one of our good sponsors here, Battery Mart, not just for car batteries. At Battery Mart, you'll find batteries for your boat, your ATV, motorcycle, lawn tractor, and even this time of year, your snowblower. Batteries for all your warm and cold weather equipment. Battery Mart in the industrial park below Gunderson Lutheran.
You know, we've had a great winter, as you well know, and it's been warm now. But if our viewers think for 1 minute that winter's over with and you don't need a snowblower and so on, you're sadly mistaken, because a winter is kind of just asleep right now, wouldn't you say? And ready to, and when they wake up, look out.
Absolutely. Well, looking at Aquinas tonight in the first half, Lexi Donarski leads all scorers with 17, 14 for Courtney Becker, 2 points for Macy Donarski, 3 for Taylor Tayush, 3 points for Kayla Barr, and 5 for JC Weisbrod. 5 for 7 from the free throw line for Aquinas. For the Onalaska Hilltoppers, 5 points for Lexi Miller and Kinsey Miller, 2 points for Olivia Gamoki, 2 for Ava Smith, 3 points for Molly Garrity, and 2 for Jamie Dilliard. And they have yet to go to the free throw line in the first half. The
game started slow. I like the approach. I like the game plan of Shane Smaling. And then all of a sudden, the Blue Goals caught fire. I was looking back the last time these two teams played on December 20th. At halftime, the Blue Goals 39 and the Hilltoppers 17. Well, not much difference here, 44-19. I'm going to try to catch Coach Schmaling on the way out as he comes out and ask him, what are you going to do the second half?
All right, 2:20 before the second half tip-off. We're going to take a break and be back after this on the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
Tonight's basketball game features the Onalaska Hilltoppers and the Aquinas Blue Goals. We'll return with the second half of tonight's game after these messages.
I often hear from people that a bank is just a bank. Well, I encourage you to talk to our customers, our employees, or check out our reviews to find out why you can't live without Citizen State Bank. I also encourage you to stop in one of our offices, since the difference will be felt within seconds, and is why we are known to have one of the best cultures in the industry. So what are you waiting for? Why don't you stop in to check out what all the buzz is about? I guarantee you won't be disappointed.
At Boyers, we have a great selection of furniture.
At great prices.
And great personality.
We'll be the judges of that. Love seats, great. Prices, great. Personality, so-so. Sofas, great. Prices, great. Personality, so-so. Recliners, great. Prices, great. Personalities,
But I'm your grandpa. Can't you give me a break?
All judges' decisions are final at Boyers Furniture.
Please.
Teams came back out of the locker room fairly late. You're going to sit down. You had an opportunity to catch a Coach Schmaling.
The first thing I did is I gave him my handkerchief because he wiped off some tears coming out of his eye.
I don't think so.
Then he said, what do you think of the first half? He said, our philosophy, our concepts, our game planning was great in the first 10 minutes because we controlled the game. We were with them, and then we lost our poise. Well, we know that because the Blue Goals went on a deep, impressive run. What are you going to do in the second half, Coach? We got to keep our poise. We got to compete. Not win, compete. Very good advice.
Yeah, they came out and that half-court press that Aquinas is known for just started kicking in, and then they got, Courtney Becker, she got about 7 points alone on fast break layups.
Absolutely, and everybody talks about their offense, and I'm kind of being redundant, but their defense is so intimidating, isn't it? I mean, it just fuels the tempo of their offense. Geez, and the Navy gave me a water bottle, too, here. Look at this.
All right, they're recruiting you. Look out.
Yeah, I'm too old to join the service, by the way.
Tayush drives the lane with a left-handed layup, and she's going to go to the line.
She just challenged the Hilltopper defense, yeah.
And Taylor, she can drive either way, Terry, either left hand or right hand. She does a good job.
This blue water bottle, just America's Navy, forged by the sea. It maybe I will join the service.
This is on the second one for Taylor. Kinsey Miller's got to be careful. She's got 3 fouls already. Here's Lexi Miller. And they go in the lane and taken away by Lexi Donarski. 1-on-1 over to Courtney Becker, and she'll go to the line.
Yeah, because late Lauren Arns trying to catch up and gets the foul. I guess
one thing impressive about Courtney Becker, she can run the floor.
She can. The Blue Gulls work so hard on the transition game. I mean, you don't see many turnovers, do you?
No.
Courtney
they are
Becker on
really
the line.
under control.
Yeah, they do. And you don't see many shots out of control. I wonder. I should probably share that with somebody else. We'll leave that go, right?
Hilltoppers tipped away by Lexi Donarski.
Do you teach anticipatory skills? No. Will she start for Iowa State next year? Yes. Will she be one of the best players in the Big 12 as a freshman? Yes. Will she be Miss Basketball in the state of Wisconsin? What do you think?
Oh, she's got. It's going to take an incredible player to beat her.
Yeah.
McDonald's All-American. And Lexi Donarski, what's amazing about her, it's volleyball, it's basketball, and you can see the speed she's got because she's at state on a regular basis in the sprints.
I heard she doesn't dance very well, though. I just made that up.
Yeah. I have no idea.
Or maybe it's
bounce over to Aquinas.
I got confused. It's me that doesn't dance very well.
Yeah. I've seen that.
Hey!
Here we go. 47-19 Aquinas.
Some changes again for the Hilltoppers. Dillard back in.
Nice steal by the Hilltoppers. And they got their own fast break going.
They did, but catch-up speed by number 20. And that would be Kayla Barr. And of course, you know their parents quite well, grandparents. Of course, you already probably picked her as player of the game just because of your connections.
There's a 3 on the way. Nice shot from long range. Going down from Molly Garrity, her second 3.
We saw one in the first half right here in front of us.
Barr trying to get it into Becker. Tipped away.
Active hands. Good job by Kenzie Miller.
Lauren Arns, not there.
She has not shown her pure stroke tonight, has she?
She's got it, though.
Yes, she does. That's why she's going to Stout to become a Blue Devil.
Donarski,
too much for the Moki.
Lexi with 21. Her averages is 23. But she's so consistent, Terry. I think her biggest game to this year has been 30. So, she's always in that 20-plus number.
There's that double team again, right at the division line.
Hilltopper ball.
Run and jump is what a lot of people call that defense. As soon as you get over the division line, Onalaska boys do it. We'll see it this weekend. And they bring Gavin McGrath at 6'11" out on top to trap. You and I would have a hard time getting the ball over him.
Oh, absolutely. Emma Breidenbach in for the Hilltoppers. There's another three-pointer on the way. That's off. Courtney Becker.
Swings the ball over.
Yep.
Nice pass. I like that.
Oh, Kayla Barr.
That's part of coaching, drill work. Oh, my goodness.
Teusch.
Sloppy ball handling, careless, and Taylor Teusch says, if you're sloppy around me, look out.
Oh, they make you pay for it right away.
They
53-22.
You got to be sure with the ball.
It's a baseline shot. That's way over the top. That's a tough corner shot.
Certainly is.
Oh, Macy Donarski, nice move. Couldn't finish it.
Yeah, but Really good block, too, by Mackenzie Miller.
Over and back.
Ooh, the ball was tipped.
Yeah.
I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, if it's tipped, it's not over and back.
Kind of looked like a little volleyball move there. Another one of our high school sponsors tonight is Bacalar's, producing quality and award-winning sausage products since 1935, made with the finest ingredients using recipes handed down through generations. Bacalar's products are available at your local grocery store. If you're planning a cookout, remember, a grill is not a grill without Bacalar's sausage. Bacalar's, locally owned and community involved, a fan favorite since 1935.
Nice pass, too.
Taylor Tayers finishing it off.
Great assist by Donarski. When you talk about another timeout, one quick thought, when you talk about Bacalar's, I think about not going to the store, going to spring training and then eating brats
at the ballpark.
At the ballpark, starting in Arizona and continuing to Miller Park.
Timeout on the floor. We'll be back after this on the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
You know Boyers Furniture. We've been in business over 100 years selling quality furniture at budget prices. But who's choosing the furniture we're selling?
We picked out sofas.
Sofas. And more sofas.
We picked out love seats.
And more love seats.
We picked out recliners.
Recliners.
And more recliners.
Dining room furniture.
Bedroom furniture.
With buyers like these and USA brands like Ashley, Marshfield, and Best, you can't do better than Boyer Furniture.
Want to remove paint and rust from something old and make it look like new? Well, that's what they do at Fairway Painting and Sandblasting in Holmen. Everything from small items like bicycles and wheels to large industrial parts for cranes, machines, tanks. They can paint and refurbish your equipment in their 72,000 square foot facility in Holmen or on site at your place of business. They've got the largest sandblasting booth in Wisconsin and multiple painting booths. For more information, visit their website, Fairway Painting and Sandblasting on Union Street in Holmen.
Welcome back here. A 55-22 score. Aquinas leading the Onalaska Hilltoppers. Got 14 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, maybe Shane Smaley can borrow some timeouts from Dave Donarski because you might need a few more. What do you think?
Oh, it's just tough. You know, you got to give Aquinas credit for the things they're doing out there. They're a good ball club and putting up a lot of points. You know, and this Hilltopper team, you know, they're only averaging 45 points to give up a game.
Yeah, I mean, their defense is solid. The last two games, 2 wins. Holmen and then a non-conference win over Oakland Memorial. They played extremely good defense.
I think they're going to have a foul against Kayla Barr, and that would be her third if that's who it is.
We saw the game against Holmen, and the Hilltoppers only gave them 30 points. And then against Oakland Memorial, held the Old Abes to 37.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good Onalaska Hilltopper team.
It really is. 11-3. I mean, they're going to go somewhere in the postseason. By the way, postseason not that far away for the broadcast team here, along with these teams. In 2 weeks, I believe it's the seating meeting, and then games begin on Tuesday, February 25th, and we'll be covering a lot of them.
Hilltoppers looking to get a good shot. Olivia Gamoki, nice ball handling with a behind-the-back dribble. Lauren Arns comes from a long list of Arns that have played for the Hilltoppers.
She just is not herself tonight. So you and I talked last night a little bit about J.C. Weisbrod back. We talked a little bit about Kobe King. Maybe we can pick up on that when we get a dead ball here.
Yeah,
I'll share my thoughts. You share yours. And
one of the high school classmates we saw last night at Whitewater, Bailey Kale. He had a nice game and hit the winning shot. Oh, what a defensive play by Miller.
Yeah, very good play.
Lexi Miller.
Yeah, along with help from Ava Smith.
Stolen away by Weisbrod.
I like the way Weisbrod shares the ball.
Macy Donarski going for a three-pointer. She's only a freshman, getting lots of playing time on this team that's going to see a deep run in the tournament. Tipped by Becker. One-on-one, she's going to go all the way. She's got around it, but just rolls out.
Good no call, too, by the lead official coming right at us. Not much body contact, and passed on it.
There's that trapping defense out on top. Weisbrod steals it away in the passing lane. She just stepped in and got it. Donarski, not a
good shot. Step back, but I missed that one. Ava Smith.
Yeah, it looked like she just kind of lost the dribble there, and it did look like that happened. Brebar comes in for Aquinas. So now we've seen the full complement of the Barr family on the floor. 33-point lead by Aquinas. Weisbrod, one of her favorite spots on the floor.
Yeah, she's missed 2. What's wrong with her anyway?
Yeah, only shooting 60% from three-point range. And we got a foul.
Little hand check action.
Well, Festa Mexicana for truly delicious, authentic, and fresh Mexican food. Make it Fiesta Mexicana in La Crosse's South Side. Burritos, fajitas, tacos, chimichangas, and margaritas in multiple flavors. Sit inside or outside in the patio. They cater and can host your next party or special event. Make it a fiesta at Fiesta Mexicana.
Loose ball foul, and Lexi Miller sends the ball back to the Blue Goals. I like margaritas when we're down in Arizona sitting around the pool.
Oh, that just sounds like a good time. So relaxing.
Of course, we don't sit there all day.
No.
We don't drink margaritas all day.
You couldn't do that.
Otherwise, it'd be a long next day, I'll tell you that.
3 team fouls on both these clubs. Oh, what a nice step in by Ava Smith.
Ooh, she did. Didn't she ever? Oh, and then she missed it, but good foul. I like that effort by Kenzie Miller. Both of them a good job. And then the Blue Goals answer, don't they?
Boy, just turn around and you just cannot let up one bit.
You can't take any possessions off. Can't take them off as a broadcaster either. You got to always pay attention.
Lexi Donarski.
Ted Knutz is in the house.
All right.
Back from Europe? Back from Europe?
Lexi Donarski got the foul. It's her first.
Ted Knutz, I kid him a little bit, but he was over in Europe watching his daughter play professional hockey. You knew that, didn't you?
Well, I knew she was playing over there. I didn't realize he was over there for that reason.
Yeah, she was on our show. By the way, when she came back from year number 1, she's back over there again.
Good for her. What an experience.
Yeah. Speaking of our show, this week, Karen Middleton, Danny Craig, Delaney Schoenberger. Next week, Tarek Nesheim and Luke Norsha and Coach Kent Dernbach.
Ahead to Lexi Donarski, and she's going to draw the foul and go to the lane.
Not enough to call.
Ava Smith picking up the foul. It's her first. And Donarski will go to the line. She's got 21 of the contest.
Have you looked at any of these teams in the as you move to the postseason, like the clusters, which a lot of people upset that the cluster continues in the regional with all the MVC schools, except of course the Blue Goals who go into Division 4. But you know they end up playing each other all the time. Right
Yeah,
away.
I know there's a frustration for that. It's been around for a long time.
It has. And then when you look at the Division 4, the Blue Goals are in good shape. The only team I see that's tough, maybe Cuba City. And they'll get a bye in week 1. I know we're getting ahead of ourselves, but won't be long and we'll be doing postseason games.
I know, that just sneaks up on us. Both free throws go down, 59-24 Aquinas. You know, these Blue Golds, they're another quick court pass ahead to Lexi Donarski. These Blue Golds have scored 77 points or more all but 3 times this year.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a big scoring engine. They may not get there tonight, but regardless.
They're just so talented, and they're so diverse, and their defense is so incredibly intimidating.
And a pile up for the basketball.
There's a good effort there on that possession by both teams.
Possession, Hilltoppers. You know, the Hilltoppers have yet to shoot a free throw. Nothing tonight.
Oh, Emma Breitenbeck, by the way, in the game. Now, what does that tell you? Maybe many things, including the not getting any rebounds with defenders on your back. Maybe not going hard and challenging the defense with an attack mode.
Well, as they're cleaning up the floor here, another one of our sponsors bringing high school basketball tonight is Citizen State Bank. Is it time to make a change for your bank? Make the switch to Citizen State Bank and discover why they are considered one of the top banks in the nation and have one of the best cultures in the industry. Citizen State Bank, an experience like no other. Locations in Onalaska and La Crosse.
I was just there today. My favorite teller, Chris Polino. Remember that name? Played basketball here. I played soccer here for the Blue Golds.
And we got a foul at the top of the key. And we'll take it out on the side. The foul goes against Olivia Gamoki. It's her second foul.
Not much contact there, says Shane Smaling.
That's 5 team fouls on the Hilltoppers, 4 on Aquinas as it stands right now with 9 minutes left in the game. J.C. Weisbrod controlling the bucket.
Should have taken her man off the dribble on that. She pulled up too abruptly.
There's Weisbrod. That's a spot she likes.
Well, in case you missed it, that's her. Is that her third?
That's her third bucket. Second, third.
Number 1 in the state in 3-point shooting in D4. 48%. She's going to hold that number 1 spot. You know what?
She could. She's got 8 in the contest.
She'll play college ball. We talked about star power early on. She's one of them.
She's only a sophomore.
I kid her dad a little bit about she can she can help him retire early on. She could make so much money, maybe go to the WNBA. And he can, of course, he has Weisbrod and Associates, you know.
Yep.
Up next to in the King on Fifth building, where the studios are. He was a great player here for the Blue Golds. His brother Craig, the much respected coach at DeForest.
Yeah, we got a whistle underneath the reach-in foul. I think it's going to go against Bree Barr.
Bailey Tayish in.
Yeah, they're showing Bree Barr with 5 on the scoreboard. That's not the case.
Maybe they should check with you.
Yeah, well.
You maybe are more accurate than the official scoreboard.
Yeah, just not the case. Anyway, Macy Donarski comes in. J.C. Weisbrod goes out.
Cullen Swanson walking by. He's my neighbor. I haven't been home in 6 weeks, but I think he's still my neighbor. Of course,
he recognize you?
Yeah. Of course, you know why. Fire sent us to the hotel.
Yep. Hilltopper basketball, Aquinas basketball, 64-24.
We're back to work tomorrow. You might want to share that, too.
Yeah, we got some more games coming up. We'll whistle underneath.
Two doubleheader tomorrow. I know I'm at Central for Holman Boys and Central. And then we have 2 games on Saturday, and we have what's the other doubleheader game tomorrow?
I'm not showing it on the lineup here, but
I think it's a girls'
check
game.
it.
Well, look and make sure our viewers know that. I have it somewhere here.
Oh, Lexi misses that one. First miss of the night. She's 4 for 5 from the free throw line.
Yeah, doubleheader tomorrow. Onalaska at Aquinas right here, and then Holman at Central. So 2 games tomorrow night out here on KQEG.
Kenzie Miller driving down the lane. She was fouled. It's the 15th foul on Aquinas.
I'm really looking forward to Minnehaha versus Central at 6 o'clock at UWL. Tomorrow, Saturday night, we'll be broadcasting in Lakeview North. Takes on the number 1 ranked team in the state, the Onalaska Hilltoppers, at 7:30.
All right, 5:26 left in the game. 65-24. Aquinas leads. We'll be back after this on the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
Dinner tonight? Don't go just anywhere. Make it special. A fiesta at Fiesta Mexicana. Real, authentic Mexican food made fresh every single day. Quesadillas, fajitas, burritos, enchiladas, and don't forget the margaritas. Looking for a place for a special celebration? Well, Fiesta Mexicana can handle groups up to 65 people. Their party planners will help you with a special menu or a delicious Mexican buffet. They can even cater a party in your home. So make it special. Make it Fiesta Mexicana on Mormon Cooley Road at the south end of La Crosse.
5 minutes, 26 seconds left in this contest, 65-24. Hilltoppers trailing by 41. Here's a shot from the right side, and that one goes down.
Molly Garrett again. Only a junior, 5'8". Wow, she's looked good tonight.
9 points for her, all 3-pointers. And that one goes out of bounds.
Miscommunication between Weisbrod and Bailey Teish.
Bailey played a lot in the varsity reserve game, and she's out there now getting some varsity time. Also into the contest is Fiona Flaherty. Stolen away by Shabar. Here's Bree Bar going down, and not going to count the bucket, but she got fouled. She'll go to the line.
Looked like continuation there, too. Gather, imminent.
Foul went against Olivia Gamoki, so that's her 3rd.
Dillard in and Devin Schmaling in, both sophomores.
First one goes down. She's in the books. Bree Barr, first point of the night. Connects on them both.
Looks smooth on that delivery, didn't she?
She did.
Rhythm, rotation, and repeat. Coaches talk about those 3 R's a lot.
It's a baseline shot. And we got a put-back attempt and a foul.
Nice effort by Jemiah Dillard. She'll go to the free throw line. Now, the free throw line. I don't think. Did you say when we took a break that the Hilltoppers have not gone to the free throw line?
This is their first free throw all night.
Oh, my goodness.
Tech Mobile Software, another sponsor of tonight's game. They design mobile service and mobile financial software for business equipment sales and service organizations throughout the United States. They provide world-class solutions and exceptional service to many different countries and industries. On the web at techmobilesoftware.com.
On that free throw, Ashley Fenn reports in, along with Callie Fielding for the Hilltoppers. Number 22, Ava Breitenbach, the as
So
a
we got
freshman.
We got a running clock now, Terry.
Yeah, we do.
67-27.
Ashley Kirchhoff. First time we've seen her. Grace Kronk, know her dad real well from Logan. She's in the game for the Blue Golds.
Rebar with a little baby hook, not gonna go. Kaylee Fielding. Controlling the basketball and trying to get it down low. Stolen away by Bailey Taves. She didn't have the numbers, so she pulls it back out.
Wisely swings it.
Shea Barr. And
tiptoeing through the tulips, huh?
She did a nice effort trying to
She
stay.
did.
She recognized where she was on the line.
Who sang that song, Tiptoeing Through the Tulips? Was that, he might not be on this planet anymore. It was, what was his name? He was on the Tonight Show quite a bit too back then.
Odd young man.
Yeah, very odd, yeah. What the heck was it? I don't know if that was the name of the song, Tiptoeing.
It
but
was.
It had the tulips somewhere in there. He was a
oh my gosh,
very odd kind of person, but of course he laughed all the way to the bank.
Yeah.
The heck was his name?
Where is his name? Tiny Tim? That doesn't sound right.
I don't know if it was, but I remember Johnny Carson had a field day with him.
Oh, yeah.
Him and Ed McMahon double teamed him, and he was down for the count.
Tiny Tim.
I don't know about that. I thought it was another name.
Grace Kronk is in the lineup for the Blue Golds right now.
Brother went to West Salem, and pretty good athlete there. So they covered it all. Dad, Logan, brother, West Salem, and sister at Aquinas. Maybe they got another one. They'll go to Central.
And ball's knocked out of bounds. And we're down the last couple seconds here. I'm never going to get it even through. Well, they stopped the clock. We got some free throws to be shot. Ava Breidenbach.
Kind of a strange territory for the Hilltoppers. Surprised they knew where the free throw line was. Got the right line anyway.
Well, that's the final, 68-27. Aquinas defeating the Onalaska Hilltoppers. Hilltoppers dropped out of 5-3 in the conference. They are 11-4 overall, and they're ranked in the state number 8 coming into this contest. Aquinas goes to 16-1 and 8-0 in the Mississippi Valley. And as we look at this, Terry, we are in position. We're supposed to be doing a Blaschke Schneider Funeral Home Player of the Game.
As soon as you give us the statistics, I will reveal those names.
All right. Let's take a look at Aquinas. First of all, leading the way in double figures is Lexi Donarski. She has 26. Courtney Becker finishes the game with 16. Macy Donarski had 2. Taylor Teusch had 8. Rebar ended up with 3 free throws. Fiona Flaherty did not score but played. Kayla Barr had 5. JC Weisbrod ended up the game with 8. For the Hilltoppers, leading the way was Molly Garrity. She had 9, coming on 3 3-pointers tonight. Kenzie Miller had 7-5 for Lexi Miller. Olivia Gamoki had 2. Ava Smith had 2. And Jamie Dilliard had 2 points as well.
Well, player of the game for the Hilltoppers. Impressive game by Molly Garrity, the 5'8" junior. She played well. Lauren Arns didn't score much. And we know how talented she is. Olivia Gamoki didn't have her best game. I thought both Lexi Miller and Kenzie Miller rebounded well. For the Blue Golds, I thought that JC Weisbrod played well, had 1 turnover, and shot well. She's a player of the game along with Lexi Donarski. But the Hilltoppers need to regroup. I mean, after 2 wins, now they're back to a non-conference game Saturday at Arcadia, and then back to the conference against Logan, which will be a great game on Monday, February 3rd. Well, the train keeps rolling down the tracks for the number 1 team in the state, and that's the Blue Goals. They only have 5 games left before their postseason begins, and that's 4 games: Central, Toma, Holman, and then Toma again on the 20th of the month of February. So the Blue Goals ready to go again to another conference championship under Dave Donarski in his 6th year. They've won 5. They're going to win 6, and the world is at their doorstep, no doubt about it.
We got a few more games, and they got the right players out there. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and get updates sent to your phone whenever we go live. And if you'd like a copy of tonight's game, go to our website, kqegtv.com.
Stay tuned for tomorrow, our doubleheader, and then Saturday, 2 games also.
All right, a lot more basketball coming your way on KQEG. So for Luke on camera, Jesse Von Ruden running the computer for us tonight, Terry Erickson, I'm Art Fay. Thank you for joining us where the Hilltoppers tonight lose to Aquinas 68-27 on the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
You've been watching the KQEG TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight's girls basketball game featured the Onalaska Hilltoppers and the Aquinas Blue Goals. The KQEG TV High School Game of the Week is made possible by our sponsors, like Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Your comfort is their business. Southwest 2nd Avenue in Onalaska. Schumacher Kish, Funeral and Cremation Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Battery Mart, with batteries for your car, boat, snowmobile, lawnmower, even your snowblower. Battery Mart, in the Industrial Park below Gunderson. Fairway Painting and Sandblasting in Holman. Boyer's Furniture, quality furniture at affordable prices on South Avenue, La Crosse. Flashby Schneider Funeral Homes, serving the Cooley region for over 90 years. Fiesta Mexicana on La Crosse's south side. For great Mexican food, made fresh daily, make it Fiesta Mexicana. Tech Mobile Software, creating software for business and service organizations nationwide. Citizen State Bank, a banking experience like no other, with locations in La Crosse and Onalaska. Kirchner Custom Builders, for residential and commercial building, call Kirchner Custom Builders. And Bacalar Sausage, making quality sausage products since 1935. Thanks for watching high school basketball on KQEG TV and kqegtv.com. Thanks for watching Magnum.media, KQEG TV, Channel 23, La Crescent, La Crosse, and WEZY-LP, Sparta, Toma.